Wayne and Jess for breakfast with our Radio 97, where Despina Priala joins us every Thursday. We're talking law right now.
We are, and Despina, we've been speaking this morning about, well, the ongoing issues that have come from what's happening in Canberra with the allegations around the Attorney General, Christian Porter, and all of the fallout and all of the follow through from that. Now, of course, the Prime Minister has also copped quite a deal of flack around this as well.
He has, hasn't he? And I think it was quite interesting and curious, the comments that have come out about the way that he replied to what was going on with the Attorney General. And most people, or a lot of people I know, were quite, if I can say, quite aghast and appalled at his comments at that time in the press conference. But I actually took a different view, and I was interested to see that a lot of people did attack him for what he said. And I'll say before, I don't have any political agendas. I'm just looking at it from a human point of view, as us lawyers that we do that, and we should do that. But I thought that his comments really were more from a human perspective, and as a family man, because at the forefront, yes, he's the Prime Minister, but he's also a husband and he's a father. And I thought that his comments were just purely reflective of who he is as a human being. And isn't it the case that we're wanting politicians to be more humane and be more, take on that personal side with the public? That's how I looked at it. I didn't really see anything particularly wrong with it. That's just my view. I could be shot up in flames again for that. but I just think it's a different perspective of looking at his comments.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is he's allowed to have a view.
He's allowed to have a view. I mean, of course, he should present it in a way that we all should present it. The delivery of the message is always very important, whoever you are. And as the Prime Minister, the delivery of messages at every time and every press conference and release is very important. But I just think it's a different way to look at it. He's a politician, yes, but as I said, he's a father and a husband. And I think referencing his own family, I thought, was just something that you do as a person, as a human being. And I don't think there was anything wrong with that in referencing his own family. He is a father of 2 daughters, and he was talking at it from that angle. So I don't think he should necessarily be attacked himself in the way that he has been from that fallout, as you say, from what's going on at the moment in our current times.
Yeah, well, the fact that he did make mention wife, daughters, it is a different perspective. But you're right, as you say about this whole trial by media, a lot of people got on the bandwagon that thought it was not the way to go about it.
That's exactly right. And as I said before, the trial by media has to stop, number one. I'm very firm about that. How do we do that? And I think you'll find over time, it will eventually stop at some point. It has to, because it is getting out of control with society. And I mean, there's really only 2 ways to do it. You'll have those companies censoring things. They're going to have to censor more of what they actually put out or what they allow people to comment on, or there's going to be new laws passed. Because people have to remember, being so individualistic, you're treading on dangerous ground in current times and the way it's headed, because you really pose a risk and a threat to the freedoms that we have in this country, to be so vocal, and the freedoms of speech that we have is fundamental in our society. And I think that people need to realise that I think there's a real risk to that being changed in the future if this trial by social media per se doesn't stop.
So we're talking too much, but if we do that, we might be silenced altogether.
Yeah, well, that's exactly right. So I think people need to think about that and what this country is based on, which is a number of things, and one of those items is freedom of speech. And I think that what's happening now, you pose a real risk to that being changed, and we don't want to see that.
No, we do not. Interesting times indeed.
We can come and see you at Priala Legal, 49 Cockleshell Court in Runaway Bay if we want to see you and have a chat personally.
Absolutely, yes. You can ring up, make an appointment, and happy to chat. 55 291 294.
Otherwise, see you on YouTube, Google Despina Priala, and we'll see you back here next week.
See you then.
Bye.